From Scotland, today's game taking place here in Glasgow. We're glad you could join us for this game. It looks like just about anything could happen in this one as the Fire match up against the Galaxy. We're here for another great game. Welcome to the action. I'm Al Michaels, my partner, John Madden.
When you look at how good an offense is, it all starts with a quarterback. They can do a lot more things with this guy throwing the football for him. He can make the touch passes or just fire one of the old breadbasket if he has to.
The Fire have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
This is a team that plays as one unit out there, and they're proving it right now. Look at them. They're all jumping up and down at the same time.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick and returnable. From the 7. The 30. Now that's a stiff one. The Galaxy will start the drive from the 34-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Come on,
Bray gets set. Man in motion. With the carry. 5-yard pickup on that one by the tailback. Come out of the nickel. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Another run. And he's tackled at the 42. John, I think this is a pretty interesting matchup. It could go right down to the wire, and as usual, it's probably the team that makes the fewest mistakes that'll win.
Well, this is a classic example of the very resistible force meeting the utterly movable object.
Bust his grill, D.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 42-yard line.
On the carry. Loses the defender. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
Hawkeye right.
Looking to run it here. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline. The Galaxy using motion. Backing off. Pickup of 5 on the counter handoff to the back.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
6th play of this drive. Toss play to the right. Lost about a yard.
With the carry. Loss of 2 on the play.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the kick. And so the punt goes out of bounds. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game. Only one man in the backfield. Number 12 sees something in the defense. It's the toss to the left. He's to the 10. And that's a gain of about 8.
The ball carrier. Gain of 8 on the play.
One yard to go. Ball on their own 13. Only one man back. Draw play. Number 99 drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He came with a blitz and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
From the gun.
And 3. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Tiger up. Fire up. Set.
Drops back. Rolls right. Steps up. Great play in the backfield by number 90. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. The defense is shifting.
Come on, get up.
Hand it off. Big opening. The 30. Just a spectacular run by Lewis.
He's a powerful runner who has excellent change of direction skills. He'll be run one way and stop on a dime, make a cut, and start heading in another direction without losing any speed at all.
1st and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Fire out. Bring that pain, baby. Set. Get up now.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Perfect pass. Lewis never took his eyes off that pass and brought it in for the reception.
He just makes it look too easy out there.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 13-yard line. Receives the handoff. Lewis didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance, by trying to draw them off sides.
Yup. Set. Get in there, Rhein. Hit him low.
The blitz is on. Under pressure.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a 3rd down situation. And if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big 1st down.
It's 1st and goal.
Bulldog under. Set.
1st and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Get in there.
Penalty marker down on the field.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalty. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line. 5th play of this drive. Using motion. Lewis. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Set. Hut. Hut.
Closing in. He surveys the field. Incomplete pass. Baker drops the pass in the end zone. Good play call. John just couldn't bring it in for what looked like a sure touchdown.
He's been struggling recently with his consistency making catches. But when the quarterback can find you in the end zone and hit you in the hands, you got to come up with it.
Seventh play of this drive. Tosses it out to the left. Gain of 2.
25, the ball carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Number 9 will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's up through the uprights and good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 7. The 30. Stiff arm. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. The Galaxy come out on a nickel package. Pressure, throws it. This one falls incomplete, so he can't get it to him.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Receiver on the play.
Throwing. Jumps up. He has it. He catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first down.
Give it all you got.
First and 10.
Tosses it out to the right.
48-yard
Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
That will be the final play of the first quarter. And we have a close one so far with the Galaxy ahead of the Fire 3-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
Eagle left. Get in there.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Has room. He can't wrap him up. At the 30, he delivers the forearm. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
Yeah, he made some moves and broke free. And one of the things he does best is use his blocks downfield. He's very patient, and he waits for his blockers to engage. Then he cuts off their hips for a big gain.
Number 23 is the deep back.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Throws this one away. Flag down.
On the offense.
Looks like there's going to be a penalty.
If you're outside the tight end box, you can legally throw the ball away, as long as you throw it to or past the line of scrimmage. If you're inside the tight end box, you can't throw it away to avoid a sack.
They come out in the nickel.
And long. Ball on the 34-yard
Surveying the field. Launches this one to the right. Drops the interception. Let an opportunity go right through his hands.
I'll tell you, he was looking for the big play the other way, and he let that ball go right through his finger.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Number 12 sets up. Looking for a receiver with the pass. He made the catch, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, that play might have had a shot if the quarterback would have kept the pass in bounds.
About a 51-yard attempt here. And it's on its way. He didn't get enough leg behind that one.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
You got him. You got him. Bulldog under. Get at him, D. Here comes the heat. Cowboy.
Under pressure, he surveys the field, slings it to the outside. The defender was able to put the pressure on, forcing the incomplete pass.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41. The defense is shifting.
Set. Get at him.
Closing in, looking for the long completion down the left side. Incomplete pass. Looking for something downfield. Nothing was there, though, and it's 3rd down now. Only one man back. Dropping back. Pressure, gets the pass off, runs over the top. He goes down at the 33. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Changing things up along the defensive front. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Stay after him.
Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
Defensive adjustment. Lewis, the lone setback.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
With the throw. The pass falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
Nickelback in this time. Melissa, what have you heard on the sidelines about that injury?
I was able to talk to the team doctor, Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect that it'll take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. He made that catch look easy.
That receiver has really good technique out there. He always catches it in front with his hands, then brings it into his body.
Number 9 heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. The kick is up. Through the uprights and good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's 2nd successful attempt. Here's the kickoff team. And this one's a short kickoff. From the 11. The Fire will start the drive from the 33-yard line.
On the return.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33.
Set.
Breaks free of the defender. Sheds the tackle. He loses it. The Fire dive on the fumble. That was a lucky bounce.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Handed off to the back. Missed tackle. They'll bring him down at the 47-yard line. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys and the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Set. Get at it. Let's go. Come on. Down the ball. Fire out.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. He has room. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Set.
This one is handed off. And he's brought down at the 34. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the first down. Number 23, the lone setback. Going to the air on first down. Throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Directing traffic.
Come on.
Rolling left. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He just lost focus as he dropped the ball.
He made the right read, ran the right route, and he ended up with 2 hands full of air.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Frankfurt comes out with 7 in the secondary. Drops back, stepping up with the pass, and he hits his target.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
The Fire line up in the shotgun.
Set.
Adams in motion. Number 23. He delivers the forearm. That draw play works to perfection.
That's the thing. That was the perfect call in the perfect situation. He dropped back, handed it off at the last second, and the back picked his way through the defense, finding his way past the marker.
Set.
Using motion. Cross play to the right. Number 23. Didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Set.
Closing in. He's looking. Goes to the end zone. This pass is incomplete. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. And this is the 11th play of this drive. Rolls out to his left with the pass. 6-yard gain. number 13. Comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time. And it's on its way, and we've reached the 2-minute mark. Here's the kickoff team. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6. The Fire call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. The Fire come out in a nickel package.
45-yard line. First and 10.
Steamrolls the defender. Here's an opening. The 40.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone. They forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up the first down.
Melissa, anything new from the sideline?
Al, I received official word from the team that he suffered a dislocated shoulder. Fortunately, they've put it back into place, but he's still going to miss the rest of the game.
Thanks, Melissa. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down to keep the drive alive. First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Here come the heat. Get at him.
Throwing on first down. Pressure with the throw. Picked off. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. We're just about down to 1 minute. Rolls left. Rolls out to his left. Throwing. The catch was made out of bounds.
And the only call there that can really save you is a situation if the official determines that you would have come down in bounds, but a defender pushes you out while you're up in the air. And that clearly didn't happen there. The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
Boyd was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Passing on first down. Steps up into the pocket. The defender's got it. The defender is there to make the blow.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
They're trying to move the ball downfield and increase their lead before halftime. So after the interception now, it's first and 10.
Drop back. Drop. Come on, D up. 90 ball.
They'll pass on first down.
Start the drive at the 36-yard line.
There he goes. Frankfurt calls a timeout. That's their first.
If this coach is anything like I think he is, he won't be satisfied with the lead. And he'll have his guy throwing to give him a chance at some more points before halftime.
Dropping back with the throw. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Third and short here. Interesting choice between going through the air or with the running game.
Lose it. Ain't got nothing.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Still running. He has room. The 50. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Here's a spot we're trying to add to the lead before the half can backfire. All it takes is one mistake, and it could be the defense that's scoring. That's why the quarterback has to throw it hard to the sideline so that no one can jump the pass and pick it off.
Set. Stay after him. Get to the ball. Here comes the heat.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's his receiver in stride. About 7 yards there.
Number 83 with the reception. 7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
We'll see.
Slight change in the defensive alignment. Lewis, the lone back.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Lewis. Tackle at the 31. Good execution that time as he took the delayed handoff and picked up a 1st down. The Galaxy call a timeout. They have none remaining. They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The kick is up. And so the kick falls short.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Set.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Rolls left to the receiver, wide open downfield. A lot of room to work with. The 10. Touchdown. Fire. Number 13 comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he picks on the extra point. And we go back to the game. Welcome back as we get the 2nd half underway. Sends it sailing. From the 9. Breaks free. The Fire will start the drive from the 32. And as we settle into the 2nd half, John, this is the close game that we expected between these two teams.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. These two teams are sort of mirror images of each other in terms of their strengths and weaknesses. Neither one is great, but they're playing each other tough out there.
Number 23, the lone setback. Number 23 was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
They'll go from the I formation.
Set.
It's the toss to the right, closing in with the pass, almost intercepted. The incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. Third down and long coming up here.
Set.
Looking for an option, throws it, makes an adjustment, and has it. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a 1st down.
1st downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Only one man back. He sees something in the defense. Using motion.
Stay guys. Tiger up.
They A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Seven yards to go. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Pressure. Steps up with the throw. With the adjustment. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
First and 10. Ball on the
Changing the play now. Number 12 sends a man in motion.
Bring that plane, baby.
Gets the toss to the left. He doesn't get much there, and he needs a breather as he looks to the sideline.
on the play.
That all you got?
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Pressure coming with the pass. Nearly intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
The Galaxy come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Set. Right. Snake eye.
He's looking under pressure. Throws it through behind, but he has it. And he's stopped at the 19. So that play goes for about 6.
On the play.
Number 13 comes into the game to try the field goal. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. That kick is good, and it's his 2nd field goal of the game. The Fire go up by a touchdown. Nice kick and returnable from the 5. The Galaxy will start this drive from the 24. First and 10. Ball on their own 24. Tackle at the 30. Pickup of 5 on the counter handoff to the back.
On the play.
Shakedown comes through, we break the line through. You sack the quarterback, they can't find you. Our defense crush your offense with no conscience. We tolerate no nonsense. The more sack on the line is trouble. We gotta
Get in there.
Lewis, the lone setback, using
Ball
motion.
on the 30-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Lewis couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Loss of about 1.
Loss of 2 on the play.
It's a 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. He drops the ball. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble. Number 12 sends a man in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Goes with a short pass to the right side.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. When he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. It's the toss to the right.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
Frankfurt comes out in their nickel package.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on, D up. Here comes the heat. Come on, D up. Set.
Surveying the field with the throw. He's there for the catch. Amazing play by Boyd.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. Only one man back, calling an audible.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Number 12 with a man in motion.
Bulldog under. Come on, Bob.
Can't bring him down. Not much there, maybe a
On
yard.
the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Closing in. Throws one up in the end zone. No catch. He was out of bounds.
As a quarterback, you're supposed to put the ball where only the receiver can get it. I think somebody should have told him that he also needs to keep it in bounds.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Dropping back, stepping up, throwing. Touchdown, fire. Big time catch in the end zone, John. Boy, how did he break free?
I think they just lost track of him running around back there. Maybe they keep a better eye on him the next time they get down there near the goal line.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
Nice distance. From the 5-yard line. Fumble. The Fire scoop up the live ball. The 20. The 10. A very costly fumble. And it's a touchdown. Number 13 comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. The Fire score again and are comfortably ahead. The kickoff team lines up. Good distance. From the 5. Stiff arm. Keeps his feet moving. The Galaxy have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 28-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Gray sets up.
Get at him.
Throwing on first down. Pressure. Throws it. Incomplete pass. He just dropped that pass.
He really should have had that one. He was in position to make the catch, but he forgot to catch the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 28. Split backs this time.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Get in there. Stay up.
Pressure coming with the pass. He finds his man. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
They line up in the I formation.
They got nothing. We got nothing.
And breaks the play up in the backfield. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
We'll see. Come on, partner. Hawkeye right.
Gray sets up. Baker comes in motion.
Hit him low.
There's a flag on the play.
Good ball. Let's start on the offense.
Number 44 came out of his stance a little early on that play.
That guy went into his block a little early. Looks like the defense really has them on their heels today.
It's now 2nd and long after the penalty.
Second and long. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Eagle left.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete. Pretty good throw there, John, but the back failed to hang on to it.
This is one of those guys who really works hard to make himself a complete player. He's improved as a pass receiver, but he'll drop one of those easy ones every now and then.
Take him out.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down.
You got him.
Under pressure, throws it right to him. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Fire ahead of the Galaxy 27-6. And we'll start the 4th quarter. So they have 1st and 10 here. Man in motion. They're shifting the linebackers. Cross play to the right. Just about 3 yards there.
On the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Sideline to sideline.
Dropping back. A lot of room to work with. The 3rd. He loses it. The Galaxy dive on the fumble.
Watch. Now, the key to this 1st down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time, it got him a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Lewis.
Ball on the 25-yard
He's on the run.
When you're talking about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
Changing things up along the defensive front.
Get at him, D.
Tosses it right. Lewis couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Here comes the heat.
Looking upfield. Decent gain, about 4.
with the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
Third down now and goal to go. Ball on the 6-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
It's zipped up. So they'll turn it over in the red zone.
The ball carrier always has to keep a firm grip on the ball. But when his team is deep inside the enemy territory, the worst thing you can do is fumble down here.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10. The Fire using motion. Tosses it out to the left. Pickup of about a yard in the
On
run.
the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation. Calling an audible. Pearson pulls him down at the 16-yard line. Number 23 has shown why he's such a threat on the ground and gets closer to 100 yards rushing. Third and 7. Ball on their own 16. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Looking downfield, rolls left with the pass, and he goes out of bounds at the 26. Well, we have a stoppage in play because the coach has decided to challenge the call. It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
You bet. They just went from a bad play to a good one. And that does a lot for your team. Now let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 50-yard line. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
They'll go from the I formation. Gray sets up. Closing in. Throwing. Incomplete. He was there, got his hands on it, but just couldn't make the catch.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Bring the pain. Bust his grill, D.
Stepping up, throws it. Won't have to break stride. tackled at the 26-yard line. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. They line up in the I formation. They continue to feed the ball to their backs.
And now that brings up a passing situation. When you're down like this, you need that first down.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Fire come out in a nickel package. They'll bring him down at the 11. Good gain there and a first down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Only one man back. Going to the left. About a 1-yard loss. It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Here come the heat.
They have to start scoring touchdowns once they get inside the 20-yard line.
Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Galaxy. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
Number 9 comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. So they were able to use their great field position and drive the short distance to get into the end zone.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get. Because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team. And you can often swing momentum the other way.
And he goes out of bounds at the 44-yard line. They'll go from the I formation. Number 12 gets set. And he's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Number 23, the deep man. Number 12, with a man in motion. Gets the toss to the right. He has some room. At the 30. Number 23 covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. The backs are lined up in an I. Handed off to the back. Runs over the tackle. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Frankfurt calls a timeout. They have 2 left.
Set.
Man in motion.
Get in there.
Frankfurt will call a timeout here. They have 1 timeout left.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
They line up in the I formation. The back picks up about 2 on that carry. So as the game winds down, we'll see the place kicker. Number 13 heads out to try this field goal.
To attempt a field goal.
The Fire call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Set.
Number 13 is lined up for the field goal.
The kick is up. Number 13 once again showing his team can count on him. 3 field goals in the game. The kickoff team lines up. Low and short, they'll set up for the return. From the 22-yard line. Passing game is really working for them. We saw that on their last possession as they worked their way down the field for a touchdown. And let's see if they can do it again here.
First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
On the 37-yard line.
With the pass ball's incomplete. They have to move him down quickly here on 2nd down. The defense lines up in the nickel.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Set.
Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Intercepted. The 30. Can't bring him down. The 10. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown. Fire. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force the quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. When he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 5 back deep to return.
Should be a return here. From the 5-yard line.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
They'll pass on every play from here on out.
When you're down by more than 1 score and there's less than a minute left, that's all you can really do.
Pass play here on 1st down. Breaking free. He kept it himself, able to move the chains.
And the thing is, they can't give him those lanes or he's just going to take off. They have to be able to contain the quarterback a lot better than that.
He'll stop the clock with the spike.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
The Fire come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Incomplete.
They're running out of time and down. It's time for them to call their best play before it's too late.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Set. Here come the heat. Cowboy.
Under pressure. Throwing. Interception. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it. I think they'll probably just kneel down on this play.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10.
Back off, DB. Tiger up. Set.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
We got nothing. We got nothing. Give it all you got. Bust his grill. That's all you. Set.
That's the end of the game. The final score is The away team, 37. The home team, 13.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Home safely.